Hi there! Today I'll be testing your IQ level through a series of tests. There's primarily three major IQ levels. The lowest one means you're intellectually challenged. It means you could probably use a lot of help. And then the middle level is the average one, which is where most people are at. And that means that you can get by with life and you understand most things, but you could probably learn more. And then the highest IQ level is a level of a genius, which means you're just super, super smart. So today I'm going to be testing you with 3 different sections, and then after each section we can go over the answers. Okay, so are you ready to begin? Yes? Okay. So the first test that I have is called Unscramble the Letters. I'm just going to hold the test so that we can focus on each part separately. Okay, so this is called Unscramble the Letters. So in this box it contains a word and you just have to figure out what word that is. This box is pretty easy. There's a pattern for a little hint. Got it? Okay. So this next one is not as simple, but there is a pattern to it as well. So I'm gonna give you a few moments to figure that one out. It's harder, but the second one has a pattern as well. And then this last one, I would say is the hardest one out of the 3, and it does not have a pattern. So you just have to figure it out and unscramble the letters on your own. So I'll give you a moment for that. Good? Okay. So I'm going on to the second part of the test, or of this section. So here you're going to unscramble the letters as well. And the hint for this part is that they are animals. Okay. So the first one should be pretty simple. Good, okay. The second one, it's a bit more difficult. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters in the second one, and it's an animal. Got it? Okay. And then the last one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters in the last animal. Got it? Okay. So let's go over the answers for this section for unscrambling the letters. So the first word, I'll just write it down here in this empty space. If you didn't get it, the word is beautiful, and the pattern starts with here, the B, and it goes B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. Okay? Oops. So it's beautiful for the first one. And then the second one, the pattern is starting from the bottom. So STRATEGIC. So that word is strategic. Okay, and then the last word doesn't have a pattern to it, but the word is messenger. Okay, so hopefully you got all three. And then starting with these, the first one should be pretty easy. The answer is fish. The second word is harder, but the answer is octopus. So O-C-T-O-P-U-S. Octopus. And then the last word is spider. Okay, so let's move on to the next section. Again, these are the answers if you want to go over them. So the next section of the test is called Choose the Odd One. So again, I'm going to fold it so we can focus on the question one by one. So the first one is a cow, a pig, jellyfish, and pants. So out of the four in the box, choose the odd one. Okay, the next one is a TV, a ghost, Christmas tree, and Easter egg basket. Choose the odd one. Okay. This next one is a burger, pizza, donut, and a book. And this last one is the sun with the waves, like beach area, a beach ball, and then some palm trees with sand and a pencil. So choose the odd one. Got it? Okay. So let's go over the answers. This test should be more simple compared to the first test and the last one that you're going to take. So the first box is a cow, pig, jellyfish, and pants. So what these three have in common is that they're all animals, and pants is not an animal, so this is the odd one. The second one, TV, ghost, Christmas tree, Easter egg basket. These three are all holiday related. The TV is not, so it's the odd one. The third one, hamburger, pizza, donuts, and a book. These three are all foods. The book is not. It's the odd one. And the last one, the beach with the waves, or the sun with the waves, the palm trees, the beach ball, and then the pencil. These are all like beach, summer activity related, and the pencil is not. So these are the answers. If you want to take another look. Okay. And now we will go over the last test, which is called Interpret the Following. I believe that this will be the hardest test out of all the other ones. So again, I'm going to fold it so we can focus on the sections. Okay, so this first one, so in this test, interpret the following. It can be a phrase, like a certain word, just whatever you come up with from what's given to you, okay? So the first one is the word sand, and it's inside of a box. So I'll give you a moment. And on this test, there's going to be some that are harder than others. Okay. The second one is cycle, cycle. And then this third one is town, just written downwards. And write down your answers to see if the answers are the same, because this can always be interpreted differently. Okay, so the next ones, this one is rows vertically and horizontally. The next one is knee, and then it's over the word lights. If you can see. I think this one is pretty tricky. Knee over lights. And then number 6 is read with lines. Okay, moving on. this one is ice to the third. This next one is million spelled with a 1 in it. And then this one is a rest over your. Okay. And now I'll go on to the last section, or the last part of this test. So number 10 is touch, going downwards. 11 is ground with 6 feet written 6 times. And the last one is X, Q, 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 me. Okay. So let's go over the answers. Again, if you have your own answers to these, leave it down below so I can see if you got something different, because again, there's different ways to interpret this. So the first one, it's the word sand in a box. So to interpret that, the answer is sandbox. Let me get a different marker because I can't see this color. Okay, so the answer is sandbox. The second one, there's 2 bicycles, or 2 cycles. So the answer is bi for 2, and then cycle, bicycle. The third one, town, is written downwards. So the answer is downtown. Number 4 is 2 roads crossing each other, so the answer is crossroads. Number 5, it's knee on, like on lights. And if you say it fast, it's neon lights. That one I think is pretty hard. So it's the word knee on lights. And if you just say that quickly, neon lights. Number 6 is the word read with lines in between. So the phrase is read between the lines. So read between the lines. Number 7 is ice to the third, which is cube. So the answer is ice cube. Number 8 is million with a 1 in there. So the answer is 1 in 1 in a million. Number 9, it's arrest and then you're under it. So the phrase is you're under arrest. So you're under arrest. Number 10 is the word touch going down. So it's touch down. Number 11 is the word ground with 6 feet written under it 6 times. So the phrase is 6 feet underground. So 6 feet underground. And then the last one is XQQQ me. So if you say it quickly, it's excuse me. So X and then Q's me. So excuse me. That one is pretty hard. Okay, so these are the answers if you want to take a good look at it. If there's any that you don't understand, please let me know. Or if you interpret any of them differently than I did, also let me know, because I think it's interesting how people's minds work differently. So here you go. If you want to look at the other answers as well. So this is for unscramble the letters. This one is for choose the odd one. And then again, interpret the following. Thank you so much for letting me test your IQ level. You are super, super smart, and again, our brains work differently. So if you got any different answers, please let me know and explain why. But I hope you enjoyed taking these tests with me, and be prepared for the next test. Bye.